All right, everyone. Hello and welcome. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for Sunday, the 10th of July, 2022. A good day today, I would say. Pretty solid day. I came back from a very, very tiring day yesterday with my marathon of reacting to the Rob Gavigan YouTube channel, as well as a fantasy sim match of WWE and Feasting with the King, and came head first, excuse me, into a full day of gameplay streaming. On the Level 1 podcast this morning, I had an in-depth discussion about the issues that I'm having with my PC. I've come to the conclusion it's probably my hard drive that's the issue. Problem being that the PC is 8 years old. Likely, if I were to try to open this thing and do anything to replace or fix anything, I might just break something further. And so we had a pretty lengthy discussion about the fact that I need a new PC sometime this year. Maybe the end of the year would be the right time to do it, because maybe I'll have a little bit of alleviation of my finances and be able to maybe do a fundraiser or something. For the full discussion, check out the Level 1 podcast from this morning. I don't want to go into massive detail about it here, but it was an interesting discussion. People had different ideas. And of course, we talked about coming up some of the schedule and things like that. Then the first gameplay stream today was Final Fantasy VII, and this time around, we had left Midgar and headed into the open world. We went to the town of Kalm and got an hour-long flashback cutscene regarding Sephiroth. We continued on to Fort Condor, and then ended up in a coastal town. The name of that one actually eludes me, and started doing a bunch of plot lines there with Cloud impersonating a soldier. And that's where we left it. It was a pretty good stream, although admittedly I got a little confused near the end, a little frustrated, because I do think that some of the design of the stages is a little weak in Final Fantasy VII, especially some of these towns where it's all set camera angles. You can't really tell where you are or which direction you're supposed to be going. A little confusing, but it was fun. Good progress. Good amount of support on the stream. Good engagement. Well, yet again, another good stream of Final Fantasy VII. And I told you guys, again, as long as people show up, engage, and support, I will keep that as a main stream. And so far, 4 streams in, we're still going strong. Okay? Tonight's late stream was I almost said Final Fantasy VII again. It was Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. Our third session, so essentially hours 5 and 6 of gameplay. Now, the game has 6 dungeons and then the final dungeon. We'd already beaten 3. So I didn't know how tonight was going to go, quite frankly. We jumped in, and this game is so cryptic. Obviously, it's very hard to tell where to go. People, of course, have been helping me, which is very good. I feel like if you didn't have a guide for this game would take twice as long to beat and would be twice as frustrating. Actually, having a guide and knowing which way to go and knowing a little bit of how to solve the cryptic puzzles makes it way more fun, okay? Even then, it's still frustrating. There's parts that are like, what were they thinking? But I definitely am enjoying the game a lot more now that I've been leveling up and I kind of know what I'm doing. So today we beat 2 entire dungeons, which was excellent. Found a bunch of secrets and upgrades, and from what people are saying, I think I got the maximum like health upgrade now. I think I might have even gotten the maximum magic upgrade by the end of the game as well there. Got a bunch of hidden items and stuff, and now we're moving on to I guess what essentially is the 6th dungeon, not the final one, but the 6th and the ones you need to put crystals in. And then there's the finale. So if all goes according to plan, and we don't have any kind of snafus or issues next stream, looks like we will be beating Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link on the next time that we play it, okay? Nintendo game, NES game. It's not super lengthy. None of these NES games are, right? So, good stuff, and support was pretty decent. Had some super chats, and a few people tipped. We actually hit the $50 goal, which I was shocked at because I don't think we've done that once playing Zelda 2 yet, and we did tonight, which was really, really nice for a change, okay? So overall today, great streaming day, progress in everything we did. Had fun on the Level 1 podcast. Everything went well in my opinion, okay? It was a good way to jump back into gameplay after basically doing almost none yesterday. Monday, some variety for you guys, because guess what? You guys, for about a week there, were voting on a viewer's choice poll. Zelda 2 won by 0.04%. And I said that would be really unfair to those who voted to not play the runner-up when it was only like 15 people that determined the poll. So starting tomorrow on the main gameplay stream, 10:45 a.m. Pacific time, Fable Anniversary Edition begins. Now, I played this game some 8 years ago, back sometime in 2014 when it was a new release on the Xbox 360. This was even before the era of the Xbox One, so a long-ass time ago, okay? I liked playing it back then, but I remember it had a lot of bugs and issues, and I was playing that on the Xbox 360. This time around, I'll be doing Xbox Series X, where it's going to be running at a full 1080p, 60 frames per second, and apparently they've patched the crap out of the game over the years to make it way more feasible, streamlined, and not bug-filled. So it should be a fun time. I don't know what kind of a playthrough I'll do. Will I do evil, good, or a hybrid of the both? We'll find out. It should be a fun ride, okay? Then on the late stream tomorrow, it will be Capcom Fighting Collection. That's right, old school fighting game fun. I hope we can find consistent matches. You know, I'm tempted to try to play this on Xbox again. I don't think we're going to have much or any success, but being that I own it and I'll already have the Xbox hooked up to play Fable, I'm almost thinking maybe I'll give it a quick shot tomorrow night and see if it works. And if it doesn't work, then screw it. We'll switch back over to the PlayStation version. I guess we'll see how I feel and see what I want to do, okay? Quick reminder that there is one more day of streaming on Tuesday. I know it's still a little confusing because for about almost 3 weeks now to a month, I shifted my days off from Tuesday to Wednesday. So now remember, I'm here basically all weekend through the first half of each week before I take any time away from streaming. So still here Monday and Tuesday. If you're wondering what Tuesday is, it's up to you guys, because if you want Final Fantasy VII more, we'll do that on Tuesday. Or if you want Fable more after the first dose on Monday, we'll do that Tuesday as well. Tuesday night will likely be the conclusion of Zelda 2. All right, guys. And by the way, new games on the horizon. Once Zelda's wrapped up, we're going to pick some more stuff for night streams, whether that's Super Mario Bros. 2, or maybe some stuff off of PlayStation Plus Premium, or maybe we'll even swing back over to Game Pass for some stuff like Toy Story 3. I don't know. We'll see. But we'll talk about that, obviously, later in the week. So, guys, thank you so much. Today was a really great streaming day. Had fun. Thanks for watching. See you in the morning for Fable. Peace out.